We're breaking down Mike Clevinger. I've done a few breakdowns on this already in regards to his velo jump. So just to highlight and kind of give you some more context on this, I do want to specify that anytime you're looking at a drastic velo jump from, like, you know, for example, Clevinger 90, 91, 92 in 2018 to 2019, who's up to 99 miles an hour, right? Like, anytime we look at drastic velo jumps like that, there's never just one thing. Okay, there's going to be a number of different things, but we do see a lot of times that, you know, you implement one little cue or one thing different, one little adjustment, and it could lead into further, you know, optimization of the delivery down the delivery hole. Down the delivery hole, the rabbit hole of the delivery. So anyways, all right, so this is, what do we got? 2018 here. This is going to be a 91 mile an hour pitch. So first thing you see is he's got that leg kick. He's got that little, you know, his antics he's got. But I want you to take note as he kind of comes into separation here of, you know, kind of the foot position on the rubber, you know, how he stays connected to the ground, and then his overall angle of his drive leg. Okay, so we'll play it out. So, okay, coming into separation here. Again, notice the angle of that drive leg. And then as we, you know, approach front foot strike and get a little bit closer to ground connection with that lead foot, you'll see that the back foot, you know, comes off, the heel kind of gets disconnected. He still actually does a really good job of the angle and the direction of that back knee. So, I mean, you can see right off the bat that he has the hip hinge pattern really figured out. For more context on the hip hinge pattern, I'd encourage you to check out the caption or the description below. I'll include a link there. I did a full breakdown on the hip hinge, but you'll see Clevinger has the ability to kind of hip hinge, but as far as just overall force production into the ground, you know, you notice the angle there. It is what it is. And then the heel disconnection. Okay. And then front foot plant. Okay, so we see, we see really good separation from that trail hip and that shoulder. So you're creating a lot of torque, creating a lot of rotational energy, and you know, a really loose, whippy arm. You see it at that last second after ball release. Okay, all right. Now we're going to take a look at 2019. Okay, so this is where his velo jump is. This pitch is 98 miles an hour. So still we got the same leg kick, and then just notice the overall posture. Okay, you can kind of see it right off the bat as he descends from his leg lift. Trunk posture, it looks as almost the perception is kind of staying back, right? Like angled back with that trunk. But I want you to notice now the difference in angles between the drive leg. Okay, so this is going to be an indication of really how much force production into the ground. So you're going to notice the drive leg angle is different, and then you're also going to notice he stays extremely more connected, even if that's a word, extremely more. he stays connected to the ground for a lot longer and a lot better. So boom. So you're going to notice again that angle of that drive leg. So now we already noticed that he has a really good hip hinge pattern. He just wasn't maximizing the overall force production and the overall usage of that glute in that drive leg. So now as he kind of cracks that knee and comes up into the power position here with his arms, you're going to notice that's when the heel gets disconnected, right? So that move. So see how much longer he stayed connected. So now we'll break it down. I guess we'll start with the overall angle at full hand separation. So at full hand separation, right about there. So you're going to notice the angle difference, right? Okay, angle difference. I know the camera angle is also going to play in part of this, so I apologize for that. But then this is exactly where that heel comes off right here. So, you know, not even into that full cocked position with the arm. And then here, you know, that heel stays a lot more grounded. And when I say heel, I just want you to notice the back of that foot. Okay, so the back of the foot, the heel, is going to be a really good indication for us as, you know, instructors or people watching on, you know, how much is he actually utilizing the hip hinge movement, because the heel is going to stay connected a lot longer if we're hinging correctly. So again, the whippy arm is still there. The overall, you know, arm freedom that he has is still there. And then one last video, this is kind of going to round everything up, is just, you're going to see, this is 2019, just see with this foot and the angle that he creates here, his ability to hip hinge, stay connected, transfer the ground energy from the backside into the front, and the lead leg, I mean, everything looks really good, right? So the lead leg is going to stabilize and then out through ball release with a whippy arm. So that is a little Clevinger breakdown. He does a lot of things well. He's a super athletic dude. You know, he got a really strong arm. He's got good patterns. So hopefully, you know, that you can take something from that. But if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to check out this video breakdown. I talked about it earlier, the hip hinge, and then check out this one. There's going to be a playlist of the other pitching mechanics breakdowns that I've done, and be sure to subscribe. All right, guys, much love. See ya.